Charlie 1, 0 Alpha. Platoon will be stepping off in 1 mic. Order march will be 3, followed by 2, followed by 1. Heading for RV5, then RV6, at which point platoon will form staggered column on the road and head through the RVs, QBOs, as situation progresses. Over.
Come up on the bottom floor. You can keep an eye out for that road.
1 Charlie, roger, over.
Your eastern door, please. Jensen, western door.
Roger, let company know we're gonna move out.
Which way?
0, this is 1-3 Charlie, roger, over.
We're gonna head south west through our RVs onto the road.
Section on back, what did I miss?
Hello, 0, this is Romeo 0, message over.
Delta's downstairs. We're going to be moving off, following RVs, not sure on
Be advised, we are going to be mobile now, south,
3,
west
2,
towards
1.
RVs as plotted, over.
It's order march.
Say again.
3, 2, 1 is order march.
Cool.
3 is closest, and you guys are basically next, and 1-1 will be rear guard, because they're basically in the best position to watch if anyone follows you.
0, this is 3, moving off south now towards RV5, over.
Mackinnon,
Yeah.
what was your order on march, mate?
3, 2, 1.
Right, order on march, 3, 2, 1. 3 second moving off now, heading south, you need to move out.
Right, I'll slot in behind too.
Let's go.
Where's Adams?
Yeah. No other, mate.
Alright, drop downstairs if we're all
Delta,
waiting.
prepare to move, heading south out the main door. Following on Charlie. Left hand, clever, hey, slack!
Yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting I'm holding.
Yes, okay.
Hello 1-1 Charlie, this is 1-3 Charlie, we're moving south through your position, then breaking west off the road to
There we go, it was
RV5,
downstairs
over.
Right, about follow on south, 3.
1 Charlie, roger, we're holding our position, bunker on the western side of the road, south of the village. Over.
Jensen.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Roger, out.
Move.
People being so pushy.
Go on, mate.
Yeah, last man isn't moving yet. There we go.
Bring the noise. Double it.
Rutter just had something, or did I have something?
You all had some.
Everyone just stop moving for me.
We're opening up the spacing. This is kind of opening.
Where are you going, Flynn?
I'm keeping the guy in the other section.
Advise on moving.
On my right.
Yeah, that's us. You need to be behind me.
Charlie 1, clarification on formation. As we're moving cross country through RV5 up to RV6, we'll be in platoon column. Then after RV6 on the road in staggered column. Out. I guess this will do for now. Then.
That's fine.
Come on, gents.
Trust, I think all the important people are at the back.
That's cute, that's real cute.
But the thing is, you're not really important, you're expendable. Phew.
We're on a UN mission, not really.
I think you're pronouncing it wrong, it's actually mission.
4-3, this is 4-2, I'm water quest,
You know, I can do that as well. It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Hey, Phil, find me on the map. Shoot.
Hello 0, this is 1-3 Charlie, we're now breaking off southwest, moving directly for RV5, over.
Holding. It's not over till
Roger that. Just continue movement. And form up staggered column on RV6, rolling through. Over.
Right.
You know what we used to do in our
Roger,
when
out.
we were doing a bit of food training? We used to give mortar strikes and artillery strikes to RHA, and then sprint away from the location that we just called a mortar on ourselves, and see if we could survive. 9 times out of 10 we did.
Well, if you're calling in 81mm, then the kill zone is like 150, 200 meters in open terrain,
We
tops.
called 105s in
Oh
the
well.
village.
Well, that's still only like 250. Oh, in a village? Then the buildings will
Yeah.
catch most of that.
Yeah, but on the outskirts.
Holding, changing to hold.
But like we were in the epicenter, exactly right where we call it on.
Move it.
Mark,
Yep.
are we going to be switching to berries on the road or in the town?
For all I care, with people with RPGs and assault rifles walking around, we're gonna stick to helmets.
Right, got it.
Unless you have a deathwish.
Right, Fred, following on HQ section, we're going to take it in single file. That's good.
I like boonies, they're actually really comfortable in this type of
Yeah.
terrain.
No adventure hats.
Have you ever had to wear those?
No, we wore helmets because I was in a Jaeger unit.
Fair enough then.
Actual infantry, you know.
Actual infantry that got lifts everywhere.
Jensen will probably know what I'm talking about. He's Scandinavian.
Actual infantry that took armor where it needed to go.
It was actually the 100-year anniversary of the Jaeger movement, which is the basically Finnish students deciding that an independent nation needs to have an army, so they headed down to Germany 1917 to get trained up, and then they fought in basically all the wars that Germany was in during that time. And then afterwards they came back and trained up an army.
The atmosphere here is pretty darn good.
It's funny that we became independent in 1917, but 1914 a bunch of college kids, basically of that time, were discussing pulling away from Russia.
College kids.
Damn kids.
I might help.
Fucking college kids. Do you mean university kids?
Hello, Zero, this is 1-3 Charlie, now rolling
when
past
someone said
RV5,
college kids to us, do you think, like,
heading southwest, RV6,
16 to
over.
18-year-olds?
Roger that. Out.
I don't think a 16 or 18-year-old should be making those kind of worldly decisions.
Well, we didn't. Finns did not have permission from the Russians to have a standing army of our own, so the recruitment and everything was done on the down low. And then suddenly, you know, on the hush hush, during the Russian Revolution times, a bunch of Finns just kind of snuck over to Germany and got trained up. Because let's face it, if someone knew about infantry drills back in those days, it was the Huns. Which is why even today the standard rank is not private, it's Jaeger.
I like Jaeger. I like it with a bit of Red Bull though sometimes.
You mix that with Red Bull, you fucking pansy. You absolute heretic.
It's what we call in England a Jaeger bomb.
I know,
Take a
but
full shot and a half.
you teenager, you.
Teenager. I'm 20. I have a stable job in my own apartment.
You're mentally a teenager when you take strong spirits and mix it with
It's not
Red Bull or
even
something, so that doesn't
strong,
taste like
though.
anything.
No, I do drink it
So you're
straight.
saying a rum and coke?
Just Jaeger bomb.
Rum and Coke
Like
is
1
kind of
pound.
on the edge, but when you mix any alcohol with energy drink, you're doing it just so that the energy drink will block out the alcohol.
No, when they're 3 for £1.
Yeah,
I
Not
go
block
for
out the
1
alcohol,
pound
I mean the
drink.
alcohol taste.
I'm pretty sure barkeeping and
Mark.
drink mixing is like.
I definitely go for the £1 drink if it's a Jaeger bomb.
So.
I will on principle mock anyone who mixes.
Well,
Their
of
drink
course,
with
you can
energy
just
drink.
drink your vodka beer
What
and
about
that's
Jack Daniels and
Daniels.
Coke?
Nah, I don't like Jack Daniels, but I suppose that works.
I do like Jack Daniels. it's
What
very
I said
nice.
vodka.
In fact,
I know,
vodka
I'm talking to
chips
Joyce in the rear, mate.
Accident.
Jensen said vodka, you said JD, so Jensen was wondering why I said I don't like Jack Daniels. But you two can't hear each other because of the spacing. I don't think that's fair though, Joyce. I mean, Jensen is an okay guy.
Hey, don't you be putting words in my mouth, mate.
She's smack talking.
Or I'll convince my friend Rutter here to eliminate.
He is Jensen.
Mine.
Joyce, that's not nice.
I don't need
I'm platoon lead tonight, mate. I'll have you fucking court-martial for that kind of shit. Jensen is your teammate.
Don't talk to Adams like that.
I'm just kidding, Jensen. He's not saying anything. I'm just trying to mess with his head. Actually, mess with your head more.
Good keeping us on our toes there.
Hey, you can't insult Jensen via my mouth. I was in this section in the first time I came into the 16 area.
Mate, I'm platoon lead tonight. I can do anything I want via your mouth.
What? You're platoon lead, but you don't have connection to the company, so really, you could be a lost platoon for all I care.
Yeah, well, maybe we were. But as my Jaeger oath states, as long as I have strength left, I will not leave my unit,
Charlie,
and I will carry out the mission set upon me.
On the road, moving towards RV6 and past it, over.
Is to kill yourself.
That's not militarily efficient, is it?
I don't know.
Roger that. Form said staggered column and keep moving. Rest of the platoon will form up behind you. Over.
This is the best staggered column ever.
This isn't staggered column. We're not on the road yet. Nonsense.
Hello, Zero. This is 3. We're now on the road to Staggered File. We've just got a small hamlet up ahead in front of us. Over.
Yeah, roger that. Just keep eyes on as you pass. Out to you. 1-1, 1-2, 0 Alpha. Double up onto the road and form up behind 3.
Doubling.
Out.
Island.
0, 2, roger that. Out.
What happens if like a car comes speeding down?
Step out of the road.
We let it pass through. If it lights us up, then you know 1-1 is at the rear.
I can't do it.
That'll just about give us enough time to get Joyce on the
Wrong time
job.
to do right now.
Because we all know Joyce can shoot straight. Right, Joyce, mate, let company know we're on the road now and we're heading down towards our next target. Is there a hold on. Roger, mate. Is there a possibility for ice stars?
I can see about it, yeah. Where do you want it?
Well, I'm concerned about those gents to the northeast that patrol. They haven't gone anywhere, really, because they don't just vanish into thin air, and we didn't see any motor transport. I want to know if they're bimbling about out there.
Yeah, I'll see if there's any ice stars available.
Roger, cheers. Yeah, mate.
Oh, fuck's sake! Sorry, is there a platoon CT? Fuck.
CCP.
No, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to get my character. Thank you. Is there a platoon CTM you can pull up into the platoon medic slot?
Do you have to go?
I can't. I'm struggling to keep up with the platoon now. People behind me are getting pissed off. I can't deal with this anymore. I'm at 7 frames.
Roger, mate.
0, 3 Delta, the small hamlet turned out to be a village on the right. Over.
3 Delta, say again, over. Yeah, mate, if you gotta go, then you gotta
0,
go.
this
We'll
is
manage.
1-3 Charlie. We've got a vehicle coming down, armed technical, over.
Vehicle inbound.
Roger that, Charlie 1 off the road. Get into cover, remember card Alpha. If it doesn't engage, let it pass through. Keep eyes on.
Zero, this is 1-2. Technical has stopped in our formation.
Roger that, I'm moving up to have a word.
Can I ask your friend please steps away from the mounted weapon whilst we discuss?
Good morning.
Zero, this is 1-2
right here.
Charlie. We've got a talker.
Give it to you, Michael.
Sure.
Hello?
Gentleman
Speak
there
English?
is, One of them on the back there is leaking in the chest.
A bit of a
Okay, guys.
bit of a
Hello,
game.
Zero,
I
this
can't
is
hear you, gents.
3. We have held at the front of the platoon, second
Right,
column,
eyes out.
waiting for your
Eyes off the
continued
technical.
movement order, over.
Can you hear these, gents?
Mind?
I heard words.
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Now I can hear you.
You mind? We have heard that there are people moving down the road. We need to go check. There are some friends of us down there. We need to check on.
Yeah. We have no intention of stopping you, you gents. That's why we got off the road. Can I ask where you're coming from and where you're going?
We are coming from Mbanza. We are just going down the road. We have some friends down the road who live there. They fish. It's down by the water. They call us on the phone and tell us that there is strange guys moving in the trees. We go to
Down by
investigate
the,
to keep them safe.
Sorry, down by the river to the east, you say?
They live there, but they were walking east of that road. You know that abandoned military complex. You've seen the abandoned military complex, yeah?
Yeah, we've seen some individuals up there.
Yeah, we heard that they were walking about there, so we are just going to check, if you don't mind.
No, I mean this
No.
is your country.
Thank you very much.
You go ahead. We're peacekeepers. Try and keep those weapons in the holster,
Of course.
and try not to run
do
over
not
any of
wish
our
to-
guys.
Yeah. Yeah. We have other British troops out there. So as long as we can cooperate with you and
Of course,
keep this peaceful, then yeah, obviously you're free to move around in your own country as you want. But we're here to help, and anything you can do to keep it peaceful as well, even though you're moving around with pretty heavy equipment there, then
Well, it is a dangerous country. I'm glad you are here, but for now, I think I will stay
Well,
with
this is
my,
true, but just
my big guns.
please bear in mind that any usage of large force such as you have, we will investigate it. Okay?
Of course. I would be happy as long as you don't shoot on us.
no, as long as everyone remains friends, then yeah, that's fine with me. We'll head our way, and you gents have a nice day.
No problem.
That sounds very good.
Okay,
All right.
good evening, sir. Carry on.
Mike.
Yeah, mate.
Section will be moving out shortly.
Be advised, one platoon has had reports that people have been coming from the north of their location, armed but unknown allegiance, if you know what I mean.
Didn't they say Gabu was considered not friendly towards NATO forces?
They're bypassing and flanking. Possible.
Yeah, Rog. We're just gonna keep moving.
0
We'll
and
keep
1
eyes
2.
out.
Ready to
Would
move
it not
out.
be worth moving up further, creating a snap ambush and holding just in case?
Sorry, wait. Run me through that again.
Wouldn't
Roger
it be
that.
worth
Stand by. Out.
moving 200 meters up road, going into the bushes left and on the right maybe, high ground. Possible wait for 10 minutes.
Enemies doing that, or should we do that?
Shots, right?
Back of them, just to be advised.
Hello, 0 Alpha, this is 1 Charlie, got shots fired east over the hill. Over.
3, wrong.
A C-man down.
Roger that. That was that technical we stopped.
That's AK fired.
They told us they were friendly. Apparently this is a tribal conflict going on. Stand to, hold current positions.
Roger, got my section, base of fire, facing the east, outside the road.
0, getting reports of friendly casualty east of my pos. Over.
Be advised, is that the medic? If so, he's a disconnect, over.
Okay, yeah, they say he's a disconnect.
1 2 0 Alpha. Roger that. I believe that may be Lance Corporal Adams. He had such horrible frames that he had to literally disco in the field. We'll send up a couple of bods from the rear section to investigate now. Over.
Have orders.
Yeah, roger that. That's what I'm hearing as well. Yeah, roger that. 1 6.
Yeah, there's a guy right beside him, so.
Have orders.
Roger that. Yeah, it's been confirmed. He's disco, but good spot. Out. Yeah, go ahead, mate.
Racking in.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you were silent.
0 Alpha, this is 1 Charlie. I'm assuming that's not Adams, as I am currently on Adams's disconnected body. Over.
No, that's the one they're talking about, isn't it?
I do believe that is the body that was being talked about. I'm not seeing any other bodies in the vicinity of the rear element. Over.
Roger. We're continuing our base of fire towards east. Over.
Yeah, keep defensive posture. Search remaining element with another section pass through. Find out where the fire came from. What's,
so they want us to move east
Zero
and
first
find
1 2
out
Delta
what that fire
confirmed.
was.
Disregard casualty. You're right. Out.
If you feel safe enough to move off, you can move off. If you want to make sure what happened is okay, because we are policing, don't forget.
True.
It's your call. We can either move on or check it.
One Charlie, 0 Alpha QBO over.
1-1 Charlie, send it over.
I want you to send at least fireteam strength patrol southeast down the road to find out more information on that engagement, and if necessary, secure any Green 4 or Civ Pop casualties in that position. Over.
Roger, send them my Delta out now. Gonna have Charlie find a position to cover them. Over.
Roger that, out to you. 1-2, 1-3. We are holding firm on current positions. Get arcs covered as best you can. Stay out of sight on the road. Use bushes, trees, etc. for concealment. Nothing further. Out. Alright, we're gonna send up, as you heard, fireteam strength to check that out. Platoon's gonna hold it.
Zero, this is 1-3 Charlie. I've got 4 buildings that are very close to the road on my northern side. Do I have permission to clear and use those to put my boys in? Over.
That is a negative. That looks like Civ Pop housing. Not gonna use people's homes for cover at this time. Hold firm. Over.
Question.
Roger, out.
Nah, never mind actually. Doing it fine. Not doing too bad at this command malarkey.
No, well, it's been easy so far. There's a reason it's
True.
called trial by fire when you actually get shot at.
Yeah, every man's a different man when bullets fly.
I mean, during my national service, when the platoon IC and the 2 IC were down and I was put in charge of the platoon, it ended with me yelling at my instructor, a commissioned lieutenant, "What the fuck do you want from me?" Because he kept annoying me and I was very stressed. And instead of bollocking...
More shots, Rhett. Send the rest of the section up to go support whatever's been shot at.
1-1 Charlie, report. Over.
If you could,
1-1 Charlie, the technical seems to be firing out north-northeast into the jungle. I'm sending my Delta over now to try and communicate to him at all. Over.
Right.
Roger that. Make sure
just cover
you have a
down
covering
northeast.
element for that. If he gets spooked, I will not have any friendly casualties on this. Over.
Roger. Be advised, there seems to be no civilian populace at all in the vicinity, so this is strictly militant. Over.
Roger that.
Guessed as much.
Guessed as much based on their equipment and their cover story, but we did not really have any proof with which to detain them or any right to detain them. Break. Try to open a line of communication to the man, find out what exactly is going on, and try to find out if he belongs to a certain military organization or militia. Over.
Roger, doing it now. Out.
Basically, I want to find out who is firing at who and why they're fighting each other and where they're based.
Do you need to record it? Time as well. It would be very good as a timestamp if you could.
Yeah, it's 16:29 local, so.
Hold on.
I do have my helmet cam on for all this, so.
Fucky, that's what it's like here.
Zero, this is Romeo 10. Be advised, we also have heavy fog, unable to see past maximum 300 meters. Over. Yeah, everyone's had fog, by the way. Just letting you know.
Yeah, that's why there's no ice stars.
Yeah.
They can't see shit or fly well.
So that's not client side this time.
Nope.
That's pretty sneaky up
Server
there.
side. It is. It's time again? 16? Did you say?
Half
Sorry?
4-ish.
Half 4. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I'd
If
say
it's half 4 in the morning, understandable.
No, it's 1630.
Yeah, I know. Judging by the sun's rise pattern, anyway.